I don't know if it went live yet. There it goes. Okay. Hey everybody, it is Margaret and welcome to my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. Today I thought I would do a Q&A video. I've gotten lots of questions over the last few weeks on quite a few of the videos, and I thought I would take the time to create a video answering a lot of the questions I've gotten if I can. If I can't, I'll do my best or find out or point you in the right direction or whatever. So I thought I would do this, and I opened it up live, so if I have any friends show up that have questions as well, I thought we would go through some of those and tackle them. So yeah, hello everybody, how's it going? I am going to pull up my, so like this is where questions come in, like where my comments on my YouTube, and the reason is that it would take me forever just to write them down. And also, as a YouTuber, if you make videos, you know, sometimes they'll send you notifications about a few of them, and then later you'll go look, and there's like all these comments that you didn't know were there. So I feel bad that sometimes I miss them. So that I'll go through and just answer as I see them. And then if any friends in the chat pop in and have questions, then I will do that as well. Answer those. So again, some of them I won't be able to answer, but some I will. So hello friends. Oh, it's so tiny I can't even see it. Let me see if I can fix that, because it's so tiny on the chat over here. Let's see, can we make that bigger? There we go. I may have to scoochie it up. Hello everybody. I'm gonna scoochie it just so you know. There we go. Okay, hello. Okay, so I'm just gonna go down the line, and if I see any questions, Jeff says, what's for dinner? I don't know what I had on the menu today. Honestly, I'll have to go look. So I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so some are just comments, and I'll just kind of scroll through those. How to make more sales on my shop? Asian Clay Art wants to know. One, Etsy is kind of like eBay, where I think, you know, the algorithm is like the more you list, the more you sell. So definitely keep trying to list every day so that your shop keeps showing up in the search or your items. Let's see. How do I divide up and manage? I'm guessing, Mary, you're asking how do I divide up and manage my time? I'm thinking that's what you're asking. Hang on, let me try to fix this one more time. I wanted to get the chat in there so you guys can see it, but also, let me scoot that. Maybe that'll help. There. Okay. Yeah, so how do I divide up and manage my time? Because as you guys know, I just started homeschooling. So lately, I just have to really, I don't know. Some days I find times for everything, and some days I don't. Some days, you know, I don't get to upload my merch shirts until 9 o'clock at night. And sometimes I don't get to list anything on eBay and Etsy, and I just have to be okay with that. You know, so some days I struggle with it. And I'm real hard on myself, but other days it's just like, okay, it is, you know, what's the most important thing? And those are the things that get done, right? Dash Home Family says, I'm on 10 tier. I've already sold 10 shirts, but not tiered up. How long does it take? That's a great question. Amazon is their own beast. They kind of do things in their own time. I mean, I know they just did some tier ups yesterday. From what I heard, I didn't get tiered up, but that's okay. And yeah, there's no telling with Amazon. They just kind of do it when they do it. I feel like I have something in my tooth. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Great clown. That's not a question, but anyway. Okay, Diane Craig saying, I recently heard that those who are using VAs to upload designs are in violation of Amazon's terms of service. I heard this too. I heard about people, because of maybe the way they changed it. I don't know if it's about VAs, but I think it had something to do, and please correct me if I'm wrong, I think this had something to do with you're not allowed to give your login information to another person. So I think, from what I was hearing, that Amazon was noticing when sign-ins were happening from different IP addresses on computers. So I think that's kind of where, and then people were getting their accounts terminated or suspended or something like that. So I don't use VAs, so I'm not sure exactly how that's been working out for people. So yeah, there's that. Okay, Jason Parker saying, what's the spreadsheet or graph you use? And I actually pulled this up. Let me flip it over so I can kind of hide things on my merch. So I use Pretty Merch on my, let's see if I can flip it over, if it's going to show all my stuff. So this is my Pretty Merch dashboard. And when you come over here, there's a little graph button. And if you click it, it'll pull up the graph of sales and things. My computer's kind of wonky like that. Oh dear. We've got a sweetheart in the chat. Hang on. Oh, let's see. Boom. How'd that do? There we go. All right. Is that it? Okay. There. Let me know, y'all, if I have any other people pop in. Whatevs. I missed it. Usually I like to read what all they say before I delete it, but I missed some of it, darn it. Okay, so sometimes they're funny to read. Anyway, so this is the chart that it's on Pretty Merch. So there's that. So let's flip back over. All right. So is there any way, I'm missing something. Is there any way, I'm going to scroll back down so you guys can see what his question is. There. Jay San Antonio, is there anything to be wary of with copyright and trademarks? Definitely, yes. So if you've got an image, definitely you want to check. I'm trying to read what you're saying. Isn't Jeff, aren't you one of my admins in there or whatever, moderators? Maybe Jeff is gone. Yeah, so definitely with trademarks, you want to go through and check either USPTO or TM Hunt. If you are on, if you've got an image you're not sure about, I always do a reverse Google image. Somebody told me about a site where you could go through and check it. Am I not? I feel like I'm opening up a whole can of worms if I make you a moderator, Jeff. All right, I'm going to do it. Okay. So yeah, definitely there's places to check. You don't trust me. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that I don't trust you. Okay. Okay, so here we go. I'll have to go back. I know you're saying that there was hate speech I need to report. So okay, report as hate speech. Okay. Can I do that on here? Report. Okay. There. I'll have to go back and read what they said. Boom. There. Okay, good. Thanks, guys. So next up, dun dun dun. 3 dots. Okay. How much would you price a Fossil watch for? Also, Swarovski. That's a good question. It just kind of depends on the watch, and it would depend on, you know, the condition and things like that. So I have some, but I haven't sold them. Right now all my watches kind of go into a basket, and I hold on to them until I start learning about them more. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm looking again. Don't read it. Not worth your time. You know, sometimes they crack me up. I guess it depends on my mood, on what the trolls say, because I'm just like, who's got that kind of time? Okay. So back over to some of these questions. Again, if you have any more, if you're live, pop them in the chat. I know it's kind of messy on the screen, but I wanted to share like who's asking the questions, because it's cool. It's nice that way. Okay, so Teresa was asking, what's the difference between premium and regular shirts? So the premium shirts are like a little bit softer, nicer quality. However, the Heather shirts are really nice as far as the standard shirts. They're made by different companies too. The standard shirts are Anvil. They used to be, or maybe another site used Gildan, but they're like coarser, like t-shirt material. And then the premium ones are a bit nicer, and those are Bella Canvas. They used to be American Apparel. So there's that. And then the price point is a little different. You don't get as much profit for the same amount if you charge that. Thanks, guys. Okay, so Erin was asking, so the Empowering Woman shirt, did you leave out an R in the shirt, misspelling shirt as sheet will get you a profanity warning. So I don't know, Jeff, you're in the chat. Do you think you said shite instead of shirt in there? Yeah. So there's that. But Jeff is, I think, in the chat, so he might be able to answer that. Okay. Because yeah, I've heard that too, people leaving off a R in shirt and getting a flag. Lorraine is asking, do I have a template that I use for eBay and Etsy? I don't have like a plug-in type template, but I do have like something that I copy and paste for each listing. I'll just put where it says description, measurements, condition, brand, and then I have inventory notes. So for each listing I have that. I just kind of copy and paste in, and it helps me focus, because when I first started writing listings I would just like get lost in writing a paragraph, and now it's like, no, straight to the point, quick description, quick, you know, condition, measurements, you know, sweet and easy, like so. Let's see. Go back and read it. Is there a safe number of rejections? Diane is asking. I feel like I need to fix this because I feel bad I can't see some of the chat, and I want to see. There we go. Okay. So Diane is asking if there's a safe number of rejections. Not that I know of. I mean, some people have gotten rejections that have just and they've gotten in trouble for just a couple. And then Chris was saying yesterday that he's had a ton. He's had a ton. So, yeah. Jeff is saying, ooh, he in the bullet points he had instead of writing shirt, he had something else. Hey, thanks. Let's see, who was that said that? Wait, no, it wasn't Teresa. It was Aaron. So you have to thank Aaron for that. Okay. In the chat, I'm seeing, I had 4 in a row, just kept changing and yeah. I've had some too like that. Right, that blue heather shirt. Isn't that so nice? My dad got the blue heather of one of my sister's designs, and it's so soft. Even he was like, Margaret, come feel this shirt. Like, yeah, super soft. Merch replied to me to answer further questions in the application process, and they want to know if I have design experience, which I don't. Do you think they'll deny me? There's a chance. I heard they're being a bit more strict about things, but I'm wondering also, like we were talking about yesterday, you know, if you're not in yet, like maybe getting some shirts and designs up on like another platform like Printful, that you might be able to say, yes, here I have some designs on Printful, here I'm selling on another platform. So that might help. And I remember a long time ago, before they changed this, changed the process just recently, that they were suggesting that that might happen. So it might. I don't know. So Connie's asking, when you first started merch, what did you use to help design shirts that is free? When I first started, I used not Printful, but I used PicMonkey, and they had a free version back then, but they don't now. So I know GIMP is free, and Jay, who's got a channel, Jay and Callum, I think that's what she's calling it. But we had her on the show. I'll find out what her YouTube is, but she uses GIMP. They're using pretty much everything free as much as they can, and so I was encouraging her to do some GIMP tutorials for merch designers because she's been really successful with it, and I know that's a free program that you can use. And I know when we talked about free stuff before, there was somebody else that shared something, and I can't remember what it is. And I think I did a video not long ago about free tools to use, so I'll have to link it. I can't remember everything I mentioned in it now. Let's see. I'm looking here. Hi, everyone. Hello. Okay. You can use your Over. Oh, yeah, the Over app is something else, too. I've used Over, WordSwag. I know that Joe still uses WordSwag a lot. I've kind of pulled back from it, but there are some apps. There's a vintage design app. It is a paid app, but it's pretty cheap. And then I've made some designs there that I really liked. Inkscape's another one. Let's see. Affinity Designer is $50 and it replaces Photoshop and Illustrator. And I wonder if you could use Lunapic. I've used Lunapic to apply filters to things, to designs, and that's it. Lunapic is free. It's kind of clunky to use, but I bet you could even design in Lunapic. if you wanted to. Okay, so until I see some more in the live chat, 10-day free trial GIMP is GIMP paid now? I don't know. I know, Murphy. I gave him the wrench. Okay, so back to the chat over here, the comments. Let's see. Okay, Patriot Picker, and thanks for the content. Wondering if you advise. I'm trying to list a concert shirt on Etsy, but it's requiring a listing partner to be added. I don't have one as it's a concert shirt. Can you shed some light? I think if it's like a concert shirt, hang on. Can y'all even see what I'm looking at over here? There we go. There we go. If the concert shirt is one like you're making for a band, then you would have to, or if you're making it, you would want to put it as like handmade. But if it's like a concert shirt, like you bought the Cure concert shirt at Goodwill that you're selling, then you wouldn't even go that route. You would sell it as instead of saying, you know, who made, when the first thing that pops up on Etsy is says who made it, you would say another company or person, and then you would go through the process of listing it as clothing. But if it's a print-on-demand concert shirt, then you would have to know who's printing the shirt. So if that makes sense, hopefully. Canva, Lorraine is saying, oh, another free one. Good, good, good. Okay. Okay, so back to over here. Let's see. We've got, I feel like I'm out of order. Okay, I have another question. Rebecca says, I have mock-ups for photos for t-shirt designs. What is the process to upload them to Etsy instead of using the photos from Printful? Okay, so when you are using, let's say you're using Printful to put your designs up onto Etsy, you've got that option there, and then they put everything into draft over on Etsy. Well, when you go make your shirt live on Etsy to add in any details or tags, you can go and take out some of those shirts, like XX, you know, cross them off, and then upload into those spots the shirts that you've got. So you'd have to do it through Etsy, not through Printful, definitely. I'm looking down here. I don't know what roar is for. Okay. So, okay, David's asking if Chris uses AMS Ads. I think he was looking into it. I don't know that he ever started using them or not. We'll find out. I don't know. And I don't think he's here either to answer that. Okay, so no questions there. The next one. Oh, Brian was asking, because he missed the time on our show yesterday. It must be Jeff's fault. It was actually my fault. Usually we have the show, our merch talk, Wednesday at noon, and, pardon me, noon Central Time, but I started homeschooling and we had an appointment yesterday, so we had to wait till 1. And normally we'll post in the group in one of the, you know, Merch University or something that we're going to be running late. But yeah, it wasn't Jeff's fault. It was mine. Have I gone? I'm scooching above, so I'm not lined up with you guys. Connie's saying, what's your opinion on using best offer on eBay? I need to get rid of stuff. I use best offer on everything. Because I cross-post on Etsy and eBay, I tend to go much higher for my prices. Because when Etsy, you know, people tend to spend more on Etsy. And so I put a high price on it, and then I'll put it on eBay with best offer. So I have no, it doesn't bother me. I don't get too many lowball offers. And sometimes people just want to see if they can get it for low. And a lot of times when you counter for what you are okay with, they take it. And it just, you know, whatever. Oh, is Jay live too? Dave says, hey Dave, we were just talking about Jay. Is her channel Jay and Callum? What did she name her channel? Because I was telling somebody, because she needs to go do GIMP videos. Had to see, okay. Next. Looking in there for another question. Always my fault, Jeff says. That's right. Do you have a video on how you share your Etsy items on Instagram? I don't think I do. I don't think I share any Etsy items on Instagram now that you mention it. I share solds. I had a video for how I share merch stuff. I know some people, they share like everything they list, like as soon as they list it. I have had to stop following people that do that, because my feed, like in Instagram, would just be like, new in my Etsy shop, new in my Etsy shop, new in my Etsy shop. So it's like, there's nothing wrong with doing that if that's you're targeting a certain audience, which is cool. My Instagram is more social, so I don't do that on my Instagram page. Every now and then I'll share something like, oh, look at this cool thing I listed, but I don't do it. I don't know, mine is more of a social thing and not a promote. I mean, I guess I could have a separate Instagram for that, but I just don't. So, oh, hey, how's it going? Okay, go over there and hit the thumbs up. Oh, I'm gonna do it too, just because. So then we've got 10. Okay, yeah, go over there and hit the thumbs up on there. Do I ever do auctions on eBay? Melissa asks. I don't. I've tried a few. When I was trying to clear stuff out, and I think I put like 10 things on auction, and I think I had one item sell for the base price. So I don't really do auctions on eBay. I don't know. I just like to list it and forget it. Just put them up there and go, let it go. Okay, so I'm trying to see where we are on this chat over here. Dun dun dun. It's not lining up. That's why it's throwing me, because I can see it on my screen differently than you see it on yours. Okay, so that's Brian's comment. And then Teresa was asking if the snake bracelet in my jewelry jar was Bakelite. I don't think it was. I have to go back and see. Okay, let's see what's next. I used feminist on a shirt last week. Yeah, it was a silent chaosification. Yeah, Jeff ended up finding that he didn't use the word shirt. Okay, I'm trying to upload some of my popular designs to hoodies, but okay, the dimensions are different. I do have an answer for this one. In Photoshop, when I change the size to others, I don't want to. It makes it like so. Okay, so here's what I've been doing. There's not an app, but a site, and I'm going to come up here. It's Merch Ride. So if you click, let me open it over here. Merch Ride. It's super fast. I don't know who created this site or what, but you can drag and drop multiples, and it'll resize them super fast, and then like put them in a zip file, and you just click the zip file and it opens a folder. So yeah, merchride.com. Again, I don't know. No uploading limit. 150 images resize. Blah blah blah. So yeah, again, props to whoever created it. It's been super fast and quick, and I am enjoying using it. So there we go. There's that. Am I back on track or no? Am I crooked again? Here we go. Let me scoot this up so I can see everybody. Yes, hit the like button. I'm not having much luck with my jewelry on eBay. It seems like most of my jewelry is going really low on eBay for it versus on auction. Yeah, I don't put anything on auction. I just sold some jewelry on Etsy. So there's that. Try it. If you're not on Etsy cross-posting stuff, you might try it out. I've got a link for 43 listings if you're interested. I feel like I'm like, there we go. Maybe that's better. So let me click show more. How's it going, guys? Larry. Okay, that was that. Larry the leprechaun. That was kind of freaky. So, someone was asking about, okay, that's Store Envy. Angie's asking, do you clean my jewelry? Are you in a ring cleaner machine or anything? I just find used jewelry to be kind of gross. I don't have a jewelry cleaner, like one of those sonic cleaners. If the jewelry, and I totally get what you mean. Like when I go through jewelry jars, by the end, sometimes my hands are black. It's disgusting. But yeah, usually I just use a damp cloth if I think it's dirty or gross. I mean, if it's silver and it's super tarnished, like black, gross tarnished, then I'll polish it up some. But otherwise, no. I mean, if it's nasty, I'm not going to photograph it and list it and all that. So I just clean it lightly cleaned. So there's that. Let's see. Scrolling through real fast. It's funny what videos pop up that have been watched. Dun dun dun. Keeping on looking for another question. Gonna sing my question song. And there were a bunch. That's why I was like, I don't know, I can't copy them all down. Here we go. Sorry to hear your husband lost his job. Do you have that? Oh, wait. A GoFundMe insight for people in need. Do you have that in Texas? You could open a GoFundMe. They have GoFundMes, but we're not there, you know, as far as, I think if, I don't know how I feel about that. I think like if we lost our medical insurance, we had some medical thing come up, then maybe. But yeah, we're not there yet. But I appreciate the idea. I don't know. Let's see. And most of the jewelry, yeah. Oh, thanks, Eric. How do I ship cufflinks and tie tacks if you do not have a box? I put them. I have like these little velvet pouches that I use. If they're like, if they have a stone that'll pop out, you know, then I'll ship in a 6x4x4 box. But if they are just like metal and there's nothing that's gonna break off, then I put them in a padded envelope, like a little padded mailer, and I wrap a card, my card, which I need to order some more of, by the way, in there to kind of like keep people from feeling around and seeing what it is. Got a gorgeous Assessor Craft, New York, NYC 2, gold tone, beautiful. Any idea what I would list? I would have to search for it because I don't know. Yeah, I would have to search something similar to see what kind of solds are out there. If I can't find anything like it, I will price it high. Yeah. Crystal Shake, I use a little dishwasher laundry detergent in a metal container, let it soak. Oh, okay, good. Tanya says, be sure to check your Facebook mess. Oh, okay, I will. Thank you. Oh, you know, I think I might have seen it, but I couldn't respond right away, Tanya. Was it in Dallas? I think. Sometimes you know when you like see a message and then you're like, I'm going to get back to that because I'm in the middle of something and then you don't like forget. So that might have been me. I think I saw it but didn't get a chance to respond yet. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to keep going. Okay, Christine says, what would you recommend for those not on merch yet and promoting t-shirts on Etsy, Printful, Facebook ads? I've done a couple Facebook ads. I haven't had any luck with them. I would say more Pinterest, and I think Mike Peterson has a thing how he does Pinterest. Pinterest has Pinterest ads, and there's a way to do them that it's not too expensive. And then creating Instagram, like I've created Instagram pages just for certain niches, and then sharing them that way as well. So those are the two ways I've done. Now, no, I guess you can't really do AMS for Printful and Etsy. Yeah. So, okay, cool. Let's see. Rebecca was asking, can you see that there? Okay, yeah. Can we make current trending Fly Eagles Fly shirt? I'm new to merch. I'm staying far away from that. I'm sure there's a way to skirt that. You know, that's the whole Super Bowl thing, the Eagles and their... And I know there's probably a top-selling shirt right now with that on there. I think somebody actually just shared that. But I would stay away from it because I like to play it safe. Some people, I mean, like I say, there's probably a way around it. Yeah. Okay, so next in the questions in the comments. Hello, we run. Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks. These are normally the ones I trash. Yeah, no thanks. I love those earrings. I thought you could only sell handmade or vintage on Etsy. Yeah, you can sell on Etsy. You can sell handmade, vintage, supplies. Yeah, that's it. Right. Yeah, or digital, like that counts as handmade. So I'm guessing, I'm not sure which earrings. I'll have to go back and look what the earrings were. Hello. Oh yeah, Melissa, the Adobe Capture App is really fun to play with. I did a video where I shared how I used the Adobe Capture App. I'm not even sure I have it on here. Where I took a picture of one of my kids' like toy octopus, and I used the Capture App to like take a picture of it, and then I put it in Lunapix and applied like filters to it. It was really fun to play with. Yeah, for sure. And I was showing my sister so she could take, because she's a beekeeper, and so sometimes she can't find cool bee clip art, you know, or it's crazy expensive to purchase it for commercial use. And so I was showing her the Adobe Capture App, and I was like, you can make your own, you know, just go take pictures using that and create an image that you can use. Hello, hello. Thanks for coming to watch. Yeah. Thanks, Samantha. Macy. Okay. Yeah, I have it on the iPhone. Okay, so how do you verify garage sale purchases for taxes? I know at least Goodwill has sales receipts. I used to be way better about this, but I have a spreadsheet. I used to keep a notebook, and I know like Chris, Bonafide Hustler, does. Like he has a little notebook he carries with him and writes it down like right then. I used to be way better about it, but when I come home, I try to either do a haul video where I can share, or and then it's like I can go back and write it down if I need to, or a spreadsheet. I used to be way better about that though. How do you determine the age of a piece and what's vintage to sell on Etsy? This is Cat Music Girl. A lot of times with jewelry, what you can do is look at the clasp, look at the way it's made, look at the way it's put together. You can kind of date it by that unless it's a reproduction, but usually it's just by the way it's made. Or, pardon me, or the styling. Let's see. Hello. Love your chat. Okay. Margaret, this is David in the chat here. Do you use any of the merch by Amazon? Wait, no. Is that the AMS Ads? AMS Ads, pay promotion for merch. I don't anymore. The last time I did, I used some Pinterest ads, but it's been like a year, I think. It's been a really long time. Maybe I did a few in the summer, but no. Anybody hating on Valentine's, St. Patrick's Day, tier 10, I want to go all in for at least one. Actually I sold a shirt today that has a heart on it. I guess it's a Valentine's shirt. So there's that. Oh, thanks, Brian. Okay, let's see. Back over here, trying to go through and see what other questions I've got here. I guess I could sort by questions, but sometimes people don't use question marks, and so it doesn't always pop up. This is a lava. Okay, she's talking about a lava rock that she sold. Okay, what's the worst that can happen? They can't eat any of you. Okay, this is, yeah. Have you checked? Take your blood pressure. Yeah, my blood pressure's okay. We've been hitting the doctor before all of our medical insurance runs out, so I feel like I'm up too high again. I'm up one ahead of you guys. I feel like I'm losing you guys, but hey. Nope. Okay, they won't eat us. Do you earn any money to sell it individually already? I'm confused by the question. Do you earn money, resell it individually already? Oh, I guess on the jewelry? I just sell it as I go. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. How are we doing on time? Okay. Okay. You know, and the funny thing is some of these I haven't seen, so, because on my notifications it only, I guess, gives me a few of them. So I haven't seen some of these questions. My cell phone doesn't have a camera on Google. Could you help me find someone? No, I can't do it. Sorry. I have a question for... I have a wait, am I up higher again? Gosh, these aren't lined up. This is driving me nuts. I feel like I'm lined up and then I'm not. I have a shirt colored white. I'm trying to make a variant with Printful and not have to make or change the product. However, I would have to change the design font for the variation, i.e. from a design that doesn't have a white because it's a white shirt. Oh. So I'm guessing like you have a white shirt and you're trying to flip it to make it a black shirt. There was like the image on it. There was a site that I used to use that would do that. Now I can't remember what it's called because it was really quick. Like I would make a shirt and then I learned how to do it in another program, but you could drop it in and then it would just like give you the inverse color. Darn, I can't remember. I cannot remember what it's called, but yeah, there is a way to do it. I'll see if I can find it and drop it in there. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Thank you, Murphy. Next up, healthcare.gov. Yeah, we're trying to get on the healthcare exchange. It's kind of nutty. Oh, no comment on that. Don't drive yourself crazy with pressure. I'm looking for questions again. Do you have a video highlighting your highest profit sales? Oh, I don't, but I was talking about doing that. So there's that. I guess I'm running out of questions now. Some of these I've already started. I've had to start just leaving little hearts because it was a lot for me to catch up on everybody's questions. I think that's pretty much it. Adam, I'm guessing you're teasing. I don't know. Okay. All right. I guess I'm going to call it there. I don't know how long we've been at it. Not too long. About 30 minutes or so. Etsy has some type of healthcare program for their sellers. Oh, I'm going to have to check it out. Okay. I guess that's it as far as questions and stuff go. Unless you guys have any more questions in the chat, I'll pull it up because I don't want to make y'all keep watching me scroll through. I don't know. I think that went okay. Probably do it again sometime. And just go through some of the questions because, yeah, some of them would be kind of lengthy for me to type out all the answers. Kimmy says, I have a question. How does Etsy do shipping? It's just kind of like how eBay does it. But eBay, the thing is, like as soon as I purchase my postage, it goes through my PayPal, so I'll get a little notification like you just bought, eBay shipping, whatever. Whereas with Etsy, you get a bill. It's either at the end of the month or it's twice a month. I think it's the end of the month. So you have a bill that you pay, and usually it just comes straight out of my profits, so it just deducts that off and sends me the rest. So it's all good. Crystal Chick says, are you still pinning tees to Pinterest? Not as much as I used to. Not as much as I used to, but I need to do more. That's something I need to do for sure. Yeah. But that's it, I think. Thank you, Biohazard Picker. I appreciate it. Okay, yeah, go over there, hit the thumbs up, you guys, and let me know if you're watching later, if you liked this format, if you've got questions. Leave them in the comment section because it kind of made it nice. Oh, Raz has got a question. I have an Amazon seller account. If and when I get the okay, do they have a separate website? As far as merch stuff, is that what you mean? I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure what you mean. Do they have a separate website? I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching, you guys. Yeah, leave a comment down below if you're watching later. Let me know if you have any questions that I could hit on the next one. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.